Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to see how to install Python. The first step when installing the Python is open your browser and go to the search engine google.com. And here just type Python. Click on the first link which is available, that is www.python.org, which is the official website of Python. Click on that. Now you have entered into the Python official website. In order to download the Python, what you have to do is that click on this downloads and click on the latest available Python for Windows. In my case, it is 3.9.6. Click on this button to download the Python. Alright, you can see that I have downloaded my Python software. Okay, I have downloaded my Python software in the desktop. Now what you have to do in order to install that, right click and click on Run as Administrator. Click Yes. Make sure you check the path at Python 3.9 to path. Click on that. 3.9 is the version I'm installing now. Now click on Install to install this Python setup. Wait for a couple of minutes until you complete your process. Alright, now setup was successful and you have successfully installed Python. Close it. In order to make sure your Python is installed or not, what we have to do, we will test that in the command prompt. For that, go to search and type cmd and click on the command prompt here. Now type Python. As soon as you execute this command, you can see that Python 3.9.6 and you can see this message, which means that you have successfully installed the Python and you opened Python shell successfully. So this is how you need to install Python. Now type exit to close the Python shell. We will continue in the next lesson. Hey everyone, welcome back. In the previous lesson, we have seen how to install Python. Now in this lesson, we are going to install all the required packages for this course. Since we are dealing with the course that is Streamlit for data science, we are going to install some packages or some libraries that are related to data science. I already written the required packages that we are going to use in this course, which is in the requirements.txt. You can open that, or you can also download this requirement.txt from the resources. And here I'm installing all the required libraries like NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, which is particularly useful for the data analysis. And scikit-learn is a powerful library to develop the machine learning models. Whereas Matplotlib, Seaborn, Plotly, Altair, Booker are the libraries particularly used for the data visualization. Here Plotly, Altair and Booker are particularly used for the dynamic visualization. We are also going to install the Pillow and OpenCV, particularly to build the image processing applications. We also see some use cases which are related to the image processing, so that's the reason I'm installing the OpenCV and Pillow. And also we will install the Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter is basically an IDE which is used to write the Python programs. But however, we are not particularly use the Jupyter Notebook, but we require the package for Jupyter and the very small cases. We are trying to develop our machine learning model, and from where we are using the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so these are all the necessary packages that we actually need to be installed. Let's see how to install this. So let me minimize this, and in order to install this, the first thing we need to open our command prompt. In order to open the command prompt, one thing is you can go to search and type cmd, and here you go, you have the command prompt is this. Now the next step is we need to navigate to this particular path. In order to set the path, copy this path whatever you have here and go back to this command prompt and type the DOS commands, which is cd space and paste the path. Now press enter, and since I'm in the D drive, I need to enter into the D drive by doing this D:, and now I'm in this particular folder. Cool, right? So this is how we can able to set the path. Next step is we are going to install all the packages that was there in the requirements.txt. Before installing any packages, it is always good recommendable to upgrade our pip. Okay, so what we will do is we will upgrade the pip using pip install hyphen upgrade, and you can type pip. Now press enter. In my case, I already having the latest available version pip, so that's why it is saying that requirement already satisfied. But for you, if you're having the lower version, then it will automatically install and upgrade the pip. Now the next step is we will install all the required libraries that was there in the requirements.txt. In order to install all the required libraries, we can simply type pip install -r and it is requirements.txt. Now press enter to install all the required libraries that was there in the requirements.txt. Please be patient while doing this process because it is a time consuming process. At least it will take 5 to 10 minutes to complete the whole process. I will see you once I'm done with all the installation process. Until then, happy learning. Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous lesson, we have seen how to install all the dependency libraries for this project. Now, in this lesson, we will see how to install Streamlit. To install Streamlit, we will use this Python install package, that is pip. So let's type pip install Streamlit and execute it. Done. We have successfully installed Streamlit. Let's do sanity check on our library, that is Streamlit. First, for that, we will check the version of the Streamlit, which is type Streamlit and space version and press enter. Done. As soon as you press enter, you can able to see Streamlit and the version, that is 1.1. The version for the Streamlit that I'm going to use at the time of recording is Streamlit version 1.1. So make sure whenever using this course, make sure the latest available version. And remember, most of the functionalities that I'm going to explain will be same even in the further versions. Probably there will be the slight changes in the usage of the functionalities, but the most of the functionalities is still remains same for the change in version to version. Alright, so this is how we can install Streamlit. I will see you in the next lecture more on this. Until then, happy learning. Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to install Visual Studio Code in Windows 10. For that, let's open our Google Chrome or whatever browser you want and go to Google. Now type VS Code and click on the first link that appears for the Visual Studio Code, that is Visual Studio Code Code Editing and Redefine. Click on that. Alright, this is the official website of Visual Studio Code. In order to download the VS Code, we can see the button appears, that is download. Click on this download button. Now, depend upon your operating system, you can download the Visual Studio Code. Since I'm using Windows 10, so that's the reason I'm going to use the Windows 10 installer. It is always recommendable to use the system installer and depends upon the number of bits of your operating system. Please use that. In my case, my operating system is 64-bit, so that's the reason I'm using 64-bit system installer, and click on that to download it. Alright, we have successfully downloaded the Visual Studio Code. So let me open the VS Code by click on this and click on open and click on S. And click on I accept the agreement, click on next, click on next, and make sure you check this add to path and click on next and click on install. And finish. Done. with that we have successfully installed our Visual Studio Code. Now let's open VS Studio Code. For that, go to search and type Visual Studio Code and click on VS Studio Code. Okay, so this is my Visual Studio Code and we are going to type all the functionalities and all the programs in the VS Studio Code. Hope you understand how to install VS Studio Code. In the next lesson, we will see more on this. Until then, happy learning. Hello everyone, welcome back. Now in this lesson, we will see some required extensions that was required to be installed in Visual Studio Code for this course. Okay, now let's open our VS Studio Code and click on the extensions. And the first extension that I want to install here is Python. In search, type Python. Now click on the first link that appears and click on that it's Python. And make sure the author for this Python is Microsoft and click on install. Since I already installed this, so that is the reason I can see the option uninstall, and for your case, you please install this. Now the next extension that I want to install here is Python for VS Studio Code. So this is what the Python for VS Code is also important. So let's click on this Python for VS Code and click on install. Now let's also search for Jupyter Notebook. So search Jupyter and click on the first link that appears. This is the project Jupyter by Microsoft and click on install. In my case, I already installed this, so that's the reason I can see only the uninstall button. But for your case, you please install this Jupyter. Also, you install the Jupyter Keymax extension for VS Studio Code and the author should be the Microsoft. With that, we have successfully installed all the extensions for VS Studio Code. In the next lesson, we will start our Streamlit for data science. I will see you on that. Until then, happy learning.